by 20. I might add, this week in the Bud Light Championship, one Nelson Boburton earned $2,033, finishing 38th.
38th. Had some fun.
You're moving up.
Got the ball on this championship pair, and this is a nice, solid, smooth pair for Peter. He has to get his act back together. He trails by 20.
Now by only 10. Another strike will make it all even again as we look at the average leaders. Pete at the top.
There's a little asterisk next to him. It says not including today, but it also should say one other thing. Peter had to withdraw from the PBA National Championship after 3 games with a ribcage injury, and it was a very low-scoring tournament. It's given him a slight edge, I think, in the averages, although this, not counting that tournament, would have been his 5th consecutive TV show.
All even. Springtime.
I walked in the door Monday morning till this morning. I don't think he ever left the place. All right, match all even. Second game.
Leaving a 6-10 on the right lane. The championship pair, lanes 39 and 40 here at this complex.
By his own volition, the Chief says it's a big mistake, one-frame mistakes that's been costing him so dearly in the championship round, and right now he trails by 2 pins. You know, Chris, when you're bowling an opponent and in Pete Weber's seat, and you know a guy makes big mistakes like Himmler does, and he's only averaged 200 in his 7 games in a championship round, it pumps up your opponents. Peter's pumped up now, and Himmler kind of has inspired his opponents. They've averaged 231 against him, so it behooves Himmler to start throwing some strikes, put some pressure on Peter, and maybe you know, give him one in the face a little bit here. This is match play action for big bucks.
This is really bringing about a lot of splits.
Well, we see a split that's rather uncommon becoming obviously the norm right here today. 3, 4, 6, 7. Once again, get the ball to the right of the 3-pin, drive the 3 over into the 4-7 zone. Himmler has got to get aggressive. Get the ball over here, make this split. You cannot be Mr. Nice Guy in the championship round. I know all these players very well. They're gentlemen off the lanes, but this is your living attack out there, Brian. Give it a good whack at this split and make Peter work for his money.
All out. 146 to the 8th frame for Brian Himmler.
Pete Weber, sitting on the bench there, has got to be totally juiced. He makes a major mistake in the 3rd and 4th frames, and now he comes up in the 8th to put Himmler on the ropes. Peter will throw his Sunday ball right here. Don't wait till the 10th.
High hit. 3-6-10. This is a persistent professional.
You see Peter, and the one problem he's had in recent years is speed control. He always trusts the ball, gives it a lot of room, but when he slows it down to like 15, 16 miles an hour, it often wanders high. Exactly what happened in that frame. You have to not only hit your target, but maintain the speed and lift.
All right. Second match, the first match won by Weber, 217 over Dave Durant's 208. Next on ABC's Wide World Sports, you'll see the Valvoline Professional Boxing Series. That's right, featuring an IBF junior middleweight title bout from Las Vegas between Raul Marquez and Anthony Stevens. Then it's the Wood Memorial presented by Visa. And on Wide World Classic, we'll flashback to Cassius Clay versus Sonny Liston. Next on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
All right, as Brian Himmler, who has made a number of big mistakes in this match, still has a chance. He has a potential 206 if he can strike out here. 9th frame, Weber going at a 202 pace.
Wood Memorial is part of Wide World today. What a wonderful prep for the Kentucky Derby, also on ABC, the first Saturday in May.
For Brian Himmler, second match of the day, he can make Weber strike in the 10th if he can throw 2 strikes here. He right now trails by 16, can cut Weber's lead to 6, 10th frame, second match.
We're going to hear a lot from Brian Himmler in the future, which Bo predicted a long time ago.
I agree, Chris. He's got the guts. He just got to get his confidence. And it's so much confidence on the Pro Bowlers Tour with all the talent out here. Now what Brian has to do is stay aggressive. He got here being aggressive. He's got a tremendous strike ball. Use the best asset you have. He's taking his time. That's a good sign. That's another thing. He used to rush. Let's see if he can take the lead. Second shot in the 10th. What he needs to do is make sure he gets one of these pins to force Weber to mark. He's looking at the scoreboard. His nemesis has been the 210 combination. That's what he lost to Weber in Tucson earlier on ESPN. That same shot. Weber will need a mark.
That's the second match of the day. Weber winning the first. 217 to 208 over Dave D'Entremont. Now here in the second has the upper hand against Brian Himmler. And Leto Monicelli is next. And then the tournament leader, Wayne Webb.
Pete Weber, strike or spare. He goes on to meet Monicelli. And open, he loses.
You know, if he had been a boxer at 135 pounds of lightweight, he would have been incredible. I've never seen such a tenacious, persistent champion.
Well, you're right, Chris, and this is his best shot of the match. I'll tell you what. Oh, no! He just threw a safety there, and he got a lucky break, but that ball he threw against Himmler for the mark was by far his best shot. And that's something that you cannot be taught when you got guts like that.
You know, this week on the tip of the week, Bo talks to high back swinger Dave